Greetings, Macadine family. Kamil Shabazz here of Macadine. Hoping all is well with you. Here doing the usual stuff at the headquarters. What I'm going to go into immediately, because I'm just under the inspiration to do so, is on the subject of child support. And I was listening to a podcast earlier this morning that really told me that I need to share the personal knowledge that I have in regards to child support based on all the hell I went through in regards to child support and what I went through to actually harness child support and still be able to be the father to my children that I'm supposed to be as a man. Now, I had a real celebratory moment back in November that I'm going to share with you a little bit later, but I had the unfortunate experience of going to the pen around 9 years ago, 10 years ago, and I stayed in there for 6 years in regards to domestic violence, which is another subject in itself. But let me just add that no one was injured, no one was killed, and originally I was given 3 months, but I took a principle stance. And because I took a principle stance with the witness in my behalf, they saw it fit to still not only give me 7 years, but give me 2 strikes on top of that. So, we're dealing with a vicious system that, as I said before, is entirely weaponized against the so-called black man of America. Now, back to this child support. When I get home in 2017, my son, Elijah, who is at this time with a woman with 2 children, with another on the way. And I warned my son. I said, son, as I say, based on my experience, the black woman of America, in particularly, is weaponized against us. And when things does not go her way, she's going to use every weapon against you, up to and including your own children. As you yourself saw what I went through with you two, with you and your brother. So I told him, I said, son, what you need to do while things are appearing to be in the land of love and peace, what you need to do is go to the courthouse and file joint custody. Because the peace is not going to endure. And a lot of times during peacetime, she's planning war. So you gotta watch your back, because you already know, as I taught you, you always look at the genetics, where she come from. You see her mother had multiple baby daddies and had baby mama drama all throughout her life. So the only thing that's going to come out of this down the line is drama. 1 year didn't go by and the shit hit the fan. And now my son had to learn firsthand what wisdom could have prevented him from going through and enduring. So, brothers, what you got to do immediately is go and file for joint custody at the very least. And what this will do is make everything 50-50 in the eyesight of the law. She can't take the children out of state. She can't do anything without you having full knowledge. And this also safeguards you in regards to child support, because if she files, she's filing on herself as well. And she doesn't want to do that. At the point where she takes you to the child support office, you're already at war. The war has already began. So at that point, you don't expect nothing good coming from her. Expect the CPS false calls. Expect the exaggerated reports. These are all the things that they do and have been taught to do from their wicked ass, unhappy and miserable parents. Mother, that is. Because 80 to 90% of them come out of broken homes. So they don't even know what a familial structure looks like. So the first thing you need to do, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if you're on probation or parole. What matters is if you have a warrant for your arrest. And it doesn't matter if you don't have money. They have fee waivers. It doesn't matter if you don't even know how to fill out the forms. They have classes. And what you need to do in addition to that is enroll in a parenting class. They even have those free in the black community and in communities everywhere. So take advantage of it. Go in there with certificates. Save your receipts. Show that you're a good parent. And you will get your rewards. You will get what you got coming to you. Because I was on probation at the time when I took my children's mother to court. And I took the parenting classes. I had my own place, everything lined up. And she didn't. And I got custody of my children on probation. Not informal probation, but formal probation. And got violated and still kept my children. Because legally they were mine. And she still couldn't touch them. Because when I got in trouble, I turned them over to my wife at the time, who was more fit. So please, brothers, safeguard yourself. Get, at the very least, joint custody. And if she's unfit, get full custody. And unfortunately, like they say, all is fear and love and war. But every institution in America has been weaponized against you, black man. Every institution. Although it's against all men, and the Macadine is here for all men, but us, it's weaponized against us. To take our money and to keep us in the depths of poverty. As well as domestic violence. Well, I'm going to go into that in the next subject. But please, brothers, to just avoid these child support woes, file for joint custody. Do everything in your power to be independent so that you can have a foundation upon which to build on with your children, with your masculine, powerful, necessary presence. That, as they say, iodine is a necessary nutrient in salt, so is the father in the house. Without us, it falls apart, and our daughters end up being strippers and hoes because we weren't there. Do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. More later. Peace.